This video is going to cover the importance of easier workouts or just, workouts in general here. And this workout it's an easy run, it's supposed to be, right? But that isn't always the case necessarily. Sometimes when athletes do workouts, they get a little extra motivated, they see someone up on the road, or, anything can happen. But if this is a run workout to power, so that's why you have this purple line over here, and I chose to hide these other metrics up here so we can really view kind of not the damage, but the implications that are happening here. So right off the bat, you'll see that this power number, it starts out exactly how you want it to, hitting the targets. Going back down to this is an easy target right here, but in what actually happened is that power does spike back up. It even goes above that little bump over here. And I can tell you right now that this is our easy pace kind of recovery run. And up here, once you get past these surges, you're approaching threshold and even going above threshold. So that is not good. It's kind of shifting the focus of the workout to something else. So if this was an easier workout for an athlete, you can see here that in this first 10-minute section, this is an area where the focus has been shifted to more threshold type work. And what that is actually doing is when you do a threshold type instead of that easy workout, you're changing what is happening in your body, right? Those easier workouts are designed to have durability built in. They're designed to get that aerobic side of your system built up and developed and all of that in an oversimplified, summary. And when you go up here, you're shifting things more towards that anaerobic side. So what typically happens in athletes that aren't coached or newer athletes is they ignore these targets and everything is above, right? And then when we shift and we do some of those harder workouts, they're unable to hit some of those targets because everything is in this funky zone right here, kind of labeled as tempo, right? And this is a great example of what happens usually when you're just constantly in this tempo state here. You start out great, everything's rocking and rolling, and then all of a sudden it starts to drop a little bit, and then it keeps dropping and keeps dropping and keeps dropping, and then you're stuck, right? You have to recover, you stop, and then you try to get it back up there and it just doesn't work. It might not always be the case, but eventually if you keep doing everything in that tempo region, then this is exactly what's going to happen. So make sure you take note of those targets in your workout. They're specifically designed for you, and if you just blow through them again and again and again, you're really going to lose that aerobic development or something else that we're working on specifically with you. Okay, and this is a great representation of that gap between target and actuality, and you can see that target and it gets less and less and less, and by the time it gets to easy, that easy feeling is feeling very, very difficult for that athlete. And I can tell you what's happening exactly with that heart rate right here. Heart rate is starting off in the normal ranges, and then it's actually, believe it or not, it's actually doing the opposite thing here. I should have put that on there for you, but it's actually doing the opposite thing in that workout. Also, if we did look at our cadence range in here, our cadence, and I will do that in the appropriate color, what you will see on Training Peaks, the cadence is actually going to mimic that power here, and it's actually going to decrease with the power here. Be very, very careful when you do that. Those easier workouts are oftentimes the most challenging workouts for a newer athlete or someone who has been self-coached for many, many years, just because everything ends up being tempo without being focused on. So in your easier workouts, they are designed to keep them easy. You'll learn to love the easy workouts, so embrace it and don't take the day off, but focus on other things like for the run, where you're landing, how your form is, what's your heart rate, and fueling, and all of those things instead, and turn it into a functional workout instead of just another a throwaway workout. So easy workouts in a nutshell. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'll be happy to expand upon these, but keep those easy workouts easy.